Hi, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning for some of you, I suppose. How are you all? Let me start from the top. Hi, Chris. I'm glad you like the new picture. Thank you. Um, Hi, Amy and Lainey. How are you both? Hi, Stormy. How are you feeling? I saw that you said you're medicated. So that's a little bit better, which is good. Yeah, how you feeling in general? Like, how you dealing with everything? Is it you all right? One minute. One minute. Let me see. Hi, Stardust, darling. How are you? Mm, Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. Hello, Miss Reaction. Hi, Danny. How are you? It's the only time I'm gonna say you gonna call you by your proper names. Is when I first say hello to anyone. Then from then on, I'm going to be doing it as the channel names. Um, Hi, Jessie, darling. How are you? Hello, Christopher. Welcome back again. Chasing Bones and Spectres. Is that spectators? Um, well, welcome anyway. Thank you for popping in. Yeah. Oh, do you know I'm alive? Why shouldn't you be? Are you okay, Jessie? How is everybody? Are you all okay? Mm, yes. So, oh, well, hello, Paul. How are you? Don't want to miss that. Can you see the beautiful moon over there? Well, up there. It's got really reddish sort of haze to it. Um, Let me light my cigarette. I've already done one EVP session and one spirit box session. I'm going to do another spirit box session in a second live, and then we'll go back and listen to it over. I'm glad you're all here. Thank you. Um, so is your knee feeling a little bit better, Stormy? Has it been one of them days, Jessie? I know exactly what you mean. um, do you all know this Chasing Bones? Do you all know this person? Because it's a new name that I don't know. It's very nice to have you here. Just wondered if anybody else sort of knew of them. Um, Whispers from Heaven should be here soon. She's put up some very, very good work the last few days. You should all go and check her out. Actually, she's got some amazing evidence, really amazing. Like, I watched it today. It's really, really good. Have you, Chasing Bones? I've never seen your name before, darling. That's why. Well, thank you for being subscribed for a while, and thank you for popping in when you're busy. So thank you very much. You in America? Um, Chasing Bones. Are you in America? Yeah, she gets some very good evidence. She got a couple of videos, and then um, a photo as well. Very, very clear photo. Um, yeah, you should go and check out. You should go and check her channel out. You should go and check out everyone's channels actually. Didn't someone tell me the full moon was on the 5th or something? So, I mean, that is like 98% full moon over there. It's beautiful. Um, Let me just make sure I'm not missing any comments that I should. Okay, cool misreaction. Uh, oh, I'm sorry to hear you're having bad days. How are you feeling, Amy, illness wise? Are you getting better yet? Are you starting to heal? Okay, that's cool. Thank you. You're in Canada. Oh, welcome, sweetheart. It's really nice to see new names here. Don't believe it was a terrorist, though, Paul. It's awful. It's very awful. There is a lot of other evidence out there to state that it was not a terrorist attack. I know it's very easy for everyone to blame terrorism, but a lot of it, believe me, is not, and it's made to look like terrorism. Because then that gives everyone a good, let's go to war. We can't have this happening. It just all fits in nicely. If you get what I mean. I've got a few videos that yeah, yeah, definitely red flag again. Um, Same as with the Westminster Bridge one that happened here a few months back in London. That wasn't a terrorist attack either. That was done. I think it's because it was the Queen's not. Was it her 90th or something like that? I can't remember. Hello V, how are you, darling? How you feeling? Yeah, apparently the guy was 64. He his brother says um he can't work it out. He he says my brother wasn't even into guns. Where he would have got that amount of guns from, he has no clue. That amount of ammunition, he has no clue. That is not his brother. Like, and I'm sorry, but I know a lot. I am a truth seeker, and I have been since I was 16. I'm coming up to 40 now, so I don't fall for crap. I do my research very well before I open my mouth. And I'm telling you now, that wasn't a terrorist attack. And the amount of, people that have lost their lives, who have had their lives altered forever by even being in that area, um, is absolutely heartbreaking. And all my love goes to the families and to all loved ones affected in every single way. Um, I think it's awful, but these so-called elite do not care about our lives. They don't. They. I don't want to go into it too much because it's just not the right time, really. Misdirection. Do you agree that it is a false flag event? I'm just reading back the comments. Sorry. It's a shame. It's Yeah. Well, first things first, Stormy. Get yourself strong first before you start doing all that You need to get your body strong and then build it up. But don't rush it because you do yourself more damage really, which is what I tend to do. So I'm just talking from experience. You need to let your body heal. Um, but they were saying it was on the 34th floor. Then, or I think it was the 34th floor. But then rapid gunfire was shown coming from the fourth floor, from two separate rooms on the 34th floor, I think it was. And also on the ground, I believe there was also um, somebody shooting. Um, and like a few of these videos that I've been watching today said, how's a guy going to get this much weaponry, ammunition, etc., into quite a well secured place? I forget the name of where the um, shooting took place from. The actual name of the, I know they use it for conferences and things like that. But there's a lot of stuff. Really, Paul? No, there was multiple shooters, multiple. If I No one's gonna badmouth you here, Paul. No one's gonna get a chance. And what's this about? Somebody's made a video on AJ again. Really? What's that about then? That's it. Misdirection. Thank you. Is it Madzalay Bell Hotel? They they were going to have fun with. I'm sorry to hear that. I tell you, there's so much negativity going around at the moment. I almost got suckered into some myself yesterday, but I'm not even gonna acknowledge it. So I'm not having nothing to do with it. Hmm? um. Hi, K Dog. How are you? How you feeling today? We won't have none of that nastiness on this stream, that's for sure. Or in this tribe, should I say? Because it's just not going to happen. K Dog's in the house. Where's my EVP recorder? I'm gonna need to buy a new one of these because they're about £18, and I'd rather buy a new one every time that one gets filled than um putting it onto a computer hoping that file doesn't get lost. I'd rather have the hard copy and just buy it. I mean, this has lasted me coming up to 6 months, so I don't mind spending £18 every 6 months to keep my evidence nice and fresh. Like, this has got my first ever session on it. Like, so it's, yeah. Did I see? Yeah. Hi, whispers from heaven. How are you, sweet pea? Um, yeah, your live stream definitely was working yesterday, earlier on, about an hour ago. Um, Hold on. Take it easy though, K Dog. Don't push yourself too much. Does sound good fun. Yeah, I said, Portia, like everyone should go and check out your like last few videos. There's some proper amazing evidence. Very, very interesting evidence, and definitely worth looking at because it's amazing evidence. um, oh, is that okay? Because I know that Chris and um Whispers from Heaven are both trying to do work out how to do live streams from their mobile. If anyone could give them any advice, I don't know how to do it from my mobile, because like I said, mine's an old phone and it won't even let me. I've not got enough storage to even download the YouTube app. But if anybody can give any advice to Portia or to Chris, that'd be really, really good. Um, all of, all of, sorry, my words. All advice is good advice. Oh, right. So what they need to get to 10,000 views basically before they can use it um, on before they can live stream off their mobile and see the chat. They need to get to 10,000. What is it? 10,000 views or 10,000 subscribers? Really? I don't do it off my phone though. Whispers. I do it off my laptop. I've never been able to do it on my phone yet. But if it's saying you need to, yeah, if it's saying you need to have 10, some say views, but some say 10,000 subs. I don't know, maybe it's going to be worth Googling it and finding out, like if you Google it and then put like a video, type video at the end, it will show you videos on how to do it, maybe. What phone have you got? What the paranormal? I know somebody started the cake thing off on in Stormy's head, and now he's just thinking about cake. I'm actually thinking about cake as well, if I'm being honest. But I was trying to ignore the temptation. What was the question? You're as bad as me for a start. The question was, what phone do you have, Amy? What phone do you use? Just because I know Chris and Portia really want to be able to start live streaming. iPhone 6 Plus. I know now the whole stream's thinking of cake. It's not good. Who was the first person that brought up the cake situation? Cake gate. um, but I fancy chocolate cake now. But I'm not going to have it. Well, then, Whispers, you really should be able to. If you've got an iPhone 7, then you. Um, Amy, is there any way that you can explain to Portia and Chris and me um, how do you do a live stream from your mobile um, and able to see the chat and respond? Chris, it was you. You can get away with it then, fine. Yeah, I don't think I've actually eaten today. Um, Pretty sure I haven't eaten today. And yesterday, I had a couple of oranges yesterday. Everyone stop talking about food. No, stop talking about it. We're all getting hungry. Um, for sure. I'm vegetarian, so none of that appeals to me actually. A nice vegetable korma actually. I could do that now, I suppose. Oh, some smoke just went in my eye. I've only just put eyeliner on, so I hope it's not going to start back. Where's the moon gone? Oh, it's moved. It's hiding from me. Yeah, champagne. I could definitely do some champagne now. Makes me comfortably numb. Right, I'm gonna do in a minute. I'm gonna do. I don't start. There's food nowhere, Christopher. It's nowhere. Oh my gosh, you lot. Stop with the food. You're actually making me feel hungry. And Ivy, stop talking about food. Hey, Jedi. Ha ha ha. Very good. Very funny. I've not heard that one before. How you doing, Jedi? Partial vegetarian. I just can't eat any meat. I don't eat egg. The only thing I do have is cheese every now and then. Don't drink milk. Don't do none of that. I don't do none of that. I oh, I'm just getting my spirit box out. Yeah, yeah, Jedi is a parapsycho, I think. He goes under, yeah. Man of many names. I'm gonna put my spirit box on. Mhm. I feel like some a spirit just literally come and sat down next to me on this chair here. Don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see the back of the chair over there. There's a chair right next to me here. What I might do is do it this way. Um, I'm gonna do. I need to think about my spirit box a minute. A minute. I my head's a little bit all over the place. I can't think properly. 1 minute. Don't forget to keep an eye out in the background for me, because as you know, things are seen quite a lot now. Let me just think. Because I was only speaking to them about an hour ago. I said I would come back out and speak with them. I'm going to record it all, as always. Literally before I even start, even before I turn the spirit box on, I'm hearing things. Okay, so it's October the 3rd, 8:30 in the evening. I'm in my back garden, just about to do a spirit box session. Um, I call any kinds of loving spirits to please come forward and speak with me. That's what I just thought. I just said to you, I thought somebody just come and sat down on the chair next to me. Whispers. That's funny you should say that. Yeah, and forgive me everyone because I'm a bit tipsy. Sometimes I need the numbness. But what I'm gonna do is because right, that is the chair, okay? Good evening, spirits. I told you I'd come back and speak with you. Hey, what's your name? I can hear you speaking to me. I'll be playing this back in a minute, so I'll be able to hear it with my friends. Are you able to tell me your name, please? If somebody sat opposite me, are you able to tell me your name, please? Coming up. Spirit guide, please can you tell me your name? Who is sat opposite me at the moment, please? What's your name? I'm going to listen to this back in a second better, and so will my friends. Do any of you spirits have a message for anyone that's listening at the moment? If you could say their name, your name and your message, that'd be amazing. Spirit guides, please can you let me know you're here? Can you say your name for me? Was that tell us or it's us? Are you able to tell me your names, please? Is there a spirit to my right here? Near the second chair? Please can you tell me your name? How many spirits do I have with me at the minute, please? So my friends are actually able to see you. Do you think that's quite cool? Do you like that? Do you like that we can hear and see you? Here? What was that? Children? Did you say music? Oh, you like it when I play the music, don't you? Are you able to repeat your name for me? Oh, just boom and drop my sorry spirits on that. Okay, so I've got a couple of minutes, spirits, and then I'm gonna have to turn this off. I thank you very much for all of your contact and your time that you've given me today. It means a lot to me, and you know it does. If you can all try and tell me your names, it would be nicer than calling you spirits. Who is stood up on the grass there to my right? Did you just say reaction or misreaction? Do you have a message? You can say your message and she will hear it. Right, I know that there's a spirit stood here. Yeah, if you can keep an eye out for me, please. I am seeing your messages. I'm just concentrating with the spirits a minute, but I am reading your messages. And I'm going to turn you like this because I'm seeing things over that way. Right, if there's anything you would like me to know, please say it now because I'm going to have to finish today's session. But I will come back and talk to you tomorrow. That was very clear. Thank you for today, spirits. I will come back and talk to you tomorrow. You all need to look for the love and light that's inside you. That way you will move on to the next level. Each of you have the power for this. You can do it yourself when you're ready. I'm very sorry if I just knocked somebody. I didn't mean to. I actually feel that you spirits know that, and you know how much I respect and love you all. Is there anything you'd like to say before I say goodnight to you? When I say goodnight, if you carry on with what you were doing, and then I'll come back and speak to you tomorrow. But no attaching and no following, that's the rules, isn't it? And then I keep coming back to speak with you. There's people watching you all around the world right now through this computer. Spirits, I'm going to say goodnight to you now, darlings. I leave you all with love and light, and I'll come and speak with you again tomorrow. Did you say visit us? I'll come out here and I will speak with you like I am now again tomorrow, okay? But you must go and carry on doing whatever you was doing like half an hour ago, and then you'll know when I turn this box back on again. Say goodnight to me, spirits, please. Good night, Spirit. Thank you for speaking with me today. I leave you in love and light, and I'll come back and speak with you tomorrow, okay? Good night, Spirit. Good night to you all. Love and light. Good night, Spirits. Um, okay, so I'm going to turn this off in a second. Hi, Voodoo. Hi, Liz. Sorry, I couldn't say hello because I was just in the middle of talking to the spirits. Give me 1 second. Right, I'll turn this off. It saves. Now I'm going to carry you all in. I saw a lot as well, by the way. I just didn't want to mention it right then. But I will talk with you all in here in the warmth and the light. So just have a minute. Right, 1 minute. Hold on, sorry. Really? What, over the chair that was directly opposite me, Amy? How are you, Voodoo? And Liz, how you both doing? A lot of stuff gets seen now. Yes, K Dog, you need to take it easy. Goodness me. But what, the chair directly in front of me, yeah? The one that I turned the camera to at first? Because I asked if, what was that? A woman looking over it. I actually saw that there was somebody, I knew that somebody had sat down in front of me. Um, but I am very much looking forward to a call. Thank you all for getting these screenshots. Um, yeah, I sort of knew that somebody had sat down there or somebody was near that chair. Then when I turned the camera, even, the computer even further away from me, that's because I'd seen something stood just sort of behind the second chair, bit up on the grass bit. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Liz, but I'm glad that it's more peaceful now. Sorry. But listen, just wait, 'cause I'm just talking to people a minute. She's alright. It's alright, just don't shout, that's all. Good girl. And what, you got a screenshot of that, Jessie? Mm. I'm looking. I'll be able to look at it on my mobile. On this phone, get my mobile. But yeah, if they're on Twitter, I'll be able to check them all out. So it just pings off the floor and then went across then. Thank you. Hold on, I'm having a look at the picture now. So yeah. I've just seen the one that Portia texted me. Let me just check quickly on Twitter. Mad though, not really. It's becoming more and more. Do you mean it happens a lot now, where a lot of other people are saying the same things. I'm just going onto my Twitter account. Um, hold on. No, Liz, that's awful, darling. I'm sorry, sweetie. Let me is it getting a bit better now? Like, are you feeling it's getting better rather than not? Oh yeah. Amy, I'm just looking at the one you sent. Mad though, isn't it? I'm just looking at Jesse's one. No, mad. It's mad. Really, really mad. It's cool though, isn't it? And to have these screenshot photos is really just even more and more evidence, as well as the fact that that was what I sensed as well and mentioned. Um, exciting, bit scary, isn't that the best way then? No, don't repeat it, Liz, darling. I know what you mean. Who was it that said they saw orbs as well? Did anyone catch screenshots of orbs? But that's also been said quite a bit as well. When I do, it's mainly when I do live spirit box session, live sort of thing. I know a lot comes through then, so did it earlier. So I'm quite interested to see what's being said. Hmm. No, Yeah, I can say. Mm, I can see it, Amy, but I'm gonna look at it like a lot clearer afterwards because oh yeah, that's right. That's right, Chris. It was you that saw the orbs. You keep being strong though, Liz, because you are very strong. It keeps hit you in the mouth. It's like, nice. I just want a cup of coffee and I'm getting hit in the mouth by a cat. Can't be as psycho as my cat though, so really. Seeing as he's been that way for 16 years now. Love you. Like, um, yeah, my cat's attacked me for 16 years, but I still let him not get away with it, but I'm not gonna. People that have seen him act as crazy, he's calmed down a lot now, but he used to be really vicious, and everyone used to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, whispers from heaven, darling. Take painkillers and get cozied up in bed, and I'll speak to you tomorrow, okay? But sleep well, darling, all right? Take painkillers, though, and then rest." Um, yeah, we all love you, Portia. Um, um, Liz, yeah, he has. Um, Nuh-uh, be careful. You're always cheeky. Um, mm?
Videos. I got like like run away.
Good night, Portia. Don't stop messing about now, though, please. Liz, are you on about in this room that I'm in now? Or are you on about in the garden when I was just in the garden? Go and tell the boys that I said to behave. That includes you too. Um, yeah, what do you mean? And here, Liz, I've definitely in the last couple of weeks, I see more than I've ever seen, and I hear like I've had a spirit come up. Well, it can only be one of my birth family, but it's actually come up and whispered my birth name in my ear, like they're just as if they stood there. Yeah, I know everyone's going through it at the moment. And what have you done?
I've been very cheeky.
Hmm.
I needed lemon. gonna be fun.
No.
It's not gonna hurt people. Come here. It won't hurt if it'll be funny. It'll be funny. It won't hurt, it'll be funny.
Mhm.
Can I do it?
Um. Liz. Portia does her sessions from her house. And yeah, she's got a very nice bond with the spirits. That's what I've always said. Is I love the way that she's got such a good relationship with the spirits. Um, she gets very good evidence, very clear evidence. She's got brilliant photo evidence. Um, she deserves more credit than she gets, actually. Mm. Oh, Amy, I hope to see you soon, darling. I hope work isn't too well. I hope work goes as quick as possible. Um, Lots of love to you, sweet pea, and hopefully see you in a bit. But love and light to you and Lainey. Okay, that is enough. You're very sensible, Liz. Um, I look forward to seeing it as well.
I just want a little bit cut off.
Mm-mm. I'm not going to ruin um a piece of fruit. Mhm.
Orange. Can I have orange? I love oranges. If you didn't know, everyone, oranges are my favourite fruit, and it seems like likes oranges as well.
Mhm. I think I've had this is my first orange.
Oh,
First thing I've had to eat all day today.
oh
And
my god!
yesterday I think all I had was two oranges or three.
Two, three oranges. I normally have oranges all day.
Mm.
That's the only thing which I eat all day. That's the only snack which I do all day. Which
Mhm.
just orange, 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 orange.
Orange, orange, orange.
Orange, orange.
Right. Enough. I totally agree, Liz. Totally agree. Um, I've just got a Twitter from 1 minute. Yeah, it does. I'm looking at the Twitter that Jessie just sent through. Looks like two shadows like behind that one chair, doesn't it? Sort of next to each other. All I know is that lots is being seen, heard, felt, recorded. Like, there's no way that anyone can say the paranormal is not real. And that's what I'm hoping to prove to people, like, how real it is. Do you know, like, um,
No, I said.
just go and put it up there, babe.
Boy, since I've been eating so many oranges, like I keep on getting orange seeds.
Mm,
And got like 20 orange seeds, don't we?
got
More
quite a
than 20,
few.
more than 20 orange seeds.
We keep the seeds out of fruit and things like that. All right, darling.
We wash them and then we
You
plant
go for
them.
it, Danny. Yeah, we wash them and then we plant them. So we get the seeds from stuff that we eat and then put the seeds back in and get food from that.
So it's like you have endless food.
Mm. Come and say hello to everybody.
No.
Mhm. My nails broke.
Oh, that's bad.
It's not that bad.
It's not that. It's not bad at like. It's not bad like. I just realised new flowers in the background. But wait, that's a new thing. That's our new flowers which we bought.
Lilies and I don't know what these ones are called. They're like purple. They're really
I
pretty.
think I've actually saw a pack of these in the shops. I think it's called like tiger lily or something like that.
Oh, yeah. These are lilies. These ones are lilies.
Oh,
But I'm not sure which. This one is up here.
oh, and
It's like
also saw
purple,
that.
purple inside. Like it looks like a cabbage type thing, but it's a flower. It's really cool.
I think it's called. I think it's called like I think it might be a baby aloe vera plant actually.
No, it's a good idea
Or
though. Good thinking.
or I think I've read about these. I think they're called. I think they're called like mashes or something like that.
Something. Oh, I don't know.
Mashes, something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah, the choices. What? Tree?
Um, really unprofessional. Just need to say one sentence to somebody, really, really quickly, and rather quick.
Oh, my mum.
Hello.
It's an orange.
Okay. I think I just cut them off by mistake. You go in your other room.
I need to eat my orange instead.
Yeah, you're right. Cool. Could you put one by? Thank you. Bye. Sorry, really unprofessional. If I didn't make that call though, it would have messed me up in lots of ways. So, um, do you know,
First
I had
orange
a
for
drink
today.
like I had a few drinks earlier, and it's made my head feel very funny.
Remember now, I need to my oranges.
Yeah, I know. I make it extremely clear that if I believe, I mean, I've asked spirits a lot of times, do you like it when I speak with you? And I've heard yes a lot of times. Um, though
One
I don't
moment.
have very many rules, but my rule is
Please not it.
they are not allowed anywhere near my children or my husband, nor allowed to come in the house, attach, or follow me. If they break the rules, it's going to ruin it for everybody because I will stop. I won't be able to keep communicating with them. So they definitely are sort of playing by my rules, and I appreciate that, and they know. Like when when I before I start a session, I always say like I come in love and light, I mean no harm. But in a way, it seems like I'm not really saying that for the spirits because they know that. Like a lot, the spirits seem to know what I'm about. They know I don't mean no harm. They know that I only come, as somebody to listen to them, somebody, that they can just talk to. Um, can you stop it? Who's that kicking the door? Right, can you ask them both to come here now? Okay, go and ask them to come here now. Don't pretend to limp, Sapphire. Right, listen to me. Where's Bailey? Right, I'm telling you now, unless you calm down, I'm going to stop the live stream, okay? And I will take you up to bed and then I'll come down and do a live stream. If I hear you kicking my door, be quiet, or play fighting, or being loud, or acting silly, or doing things you know you're not allowed to do, okay? I will stop this live stream and I will take you all up to bed. I mean it. Alright? Did you hear me, Jaden? Okay. Let me see. Stay there. Okay. Just go and sit down. Why don't you go and put like Mia and me on or something? Listen. Okay, no one's going to be doing that now because I mean it. I will turn off this live stream and take you lot to bed. Alright, so go and put Mia and me on or something. Yeah, I totally believe that, Stardust. I very much believe that I can think a question in my head and the spirit can answer it. But then like I really believe that that is the case. But then people watching wouldn't know that, well, unless I wrote the question down or something like that. But there's a lot of stuff that many people don't even believe. You know, my husband was very skeptical. Um, was very skeptical about it all. But what happened was I played a few of the recordings back, and he had the answers himself, and he's become much less of a skeptic now, and is very open minded to it. But there's a lot of people that aren't willing to even be open minded. They just are not even willing to sort of learn. I mean, there is so much so much to the world and much deeper than the world that people can't even begin to even think about. Like, it's mad, and it's mad to me the fact that I've not been able to see spirits clearly, like all my life. It's just literally happened, like within the past 3 weeks, maybe. Um, and I'm quite, I say I think there's a spirit sat here or stood here, and like either the spirits confirm it or you lot confirm it by saying we can see something, so it's just there's so much to life that no one gets, so much. And the sad thing is a lot of people think that they already know everything. Like, I will never know everything. There will always be stuff to learn, always. The people that think that they know all anyway, there's nothing more that they need to learn. They won't ever. Do you know what I mean? They're not ever gonna move even a step further because they're not letting themselves, really, if that makes sense. My stomach is killing me. Got to tell you, but I'm in a lot of pain right now. Okay, Voodoo. Yeah, they do. Stardust. They have to experience it to believe it. Thank you, Liz. They're my little darlings. Well, some great screenshots were just just taken while I was outside. I'm gonna get it all printed off. Um, I mean, I still can't get over the first one that Amy got. That is the clearest face I have ever like that I've ever seen. Really, I did share it on Twitter earlier. I tried to share it on YouTube, but I find out how. Um, thank you, Voodoo. um, I seem to be feeling more poorly than like I've had this cough, chesty thing, cold, sinus infection, all that sort of stuff. For about a week and a half now, and I'm not getting better. I'm getting worse. It's rubbish. Yeah, Liz. Sometimes that's what you need to do. Like, do you know what I've done the other day with the picture that Amy sent over? I knew if I was to have said to my husband, look at this picture that was taken in our garden, they would have been like, nah, it must have been this, it must have been that. So what I done was I said, Carl, look at this picture someone got of a spirit. And he's looked at it and he went, oh wow, that's really cool. He says, where was it? I said, where was it? I was like, in our garden. He went, what? I was like, yeah, that was taken in our garden. But if I'd have gone at it from a different angle, it would have been 1 minute. I've just got to get the door. Sorry. I'm back. But it's just mad. I never used to be able to, see a spirit, sense where they are, feel where they are, sort of even hearing them. Like now, I hear them just with use just my ear. I hear them. Um, you naughty naughty boy. It's mad, isn't it? Like if people don't necessarily believe like me or anybody else, and that's fine. But like, it shouldn't go any further than that. And people should always be open to listening to the other person, seeing what the other person has to show you before concluding that what they believe um, or don't believe, if that makes sense. Um, I'm not sure if stuff is making sense today, actually. But what I'm going to do is go outside, have this cigarette, and then I'm going to play back the first spirit box session because a lot was said, and that I can't remember what time it was, but I said the time, um, like I always do. I say what time it is. Um, I can actually imagine you doing that, K Dog, but I can imagine you giggling at the same time. I really misdirection. I never knew anything about these 7 layers, but what? All right, okay. Don't forget we got people coming round tomorrow as well, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
In the
So at
morning.
least you can
Yeah,
watch
but
it with me.
yeah, we could put it on them. We had movie night last night, and I made them all movie tickets, and they had to have their tickets stamped, and every ticket got them entry into the movie theatre, our living room, and got them a free drink and popcorn with every ticket. So we watched. We went to what put Spirited Away on, but it was a bit much for my twins, so we turned that off really quickly. Um, but then we put on. Hmm, what did we put on? Oh, Fern Gully. I watched that when I was like 8 or 9 or something. Fern Gully, and like, I was right back in the zone. I put that on. The kids loved it actually, but I was like back in that zone, just in my own little world, like thinking 101 things. But that's one thing that annoys me when you smoke mother herb. Um, it gives you a bit of a dry mouth. So then, when you're trying to roll another cigarette, you've got a dry mouth. So you can't exactly do it very well. Stormy knows what I mean, don't you, Stormy? You lot, honestly, talking about cake, I'm not kidding you. I'm actually hungry for chocolate now, and I'm not impressed. Kate's looking funny. Hmm. Yeah, I believe in that actually, that you get given chances to be remorseful, to redeem yourself.
I tried to jump onto the settee and my leg just hit the chair and it really hurt.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my love.
And I accidentally missed the settee. I was trying to go in the middle.
Hmm. Don't do that no more though, will you?
Mm-hmm.
1 minute, Sapphire. Hi, Paranormal White Noise. How are you? Do you want some of that cake up there?
I think we would have some, I'm not sure.
You already had some cake.
Yeah,
Have you? What did Daddy do it then?
yeah. We went and that's what we had.
Okay.
And we had these chips. That's, do you know why this is here? This is called being cake.
I see.
You see now?
Mhm. I see.
We had most of the cake.
Mhm.
Eat the cake, eat the cake, eat the cake.
I blame you for this, Chris. I blame you because now I've had a bite of cake and that's not good. I'm trying to lose weight. Hmm? Mm-mm. Because I've got to pay back the spirit box session.
Mm. And I love the cake and then
Uh-huh. Enough. No, enough. If my kids don't behave, I actually am going to end the live stream and take them up to bed because I'm not having it. That's why I've got a new little wild friend who is the cutest and tiniest little. Hold on, what have I done with the cigarette I just rolled? Oh bloody! I've dropped that somewhere now. Oh no, what have I done? I had a cigarette on my computer a second ago, and now I've dropped it somewhere. One minute. Night, Harry. Love you. I've got a little field mouse friend. And he's so cute. And every time, near enough every time, he's as small little finger. He's so tiny. So he keeps sticking his little head out. Right, can you all hear me? Can you hear me, people? I'm actually frozen. Right, can you hear me or not? Let's see. Can you hear me now? Okay, brilliant. Thank you all. Um, yeah, there is a lot of mystery. I tell you, there's a lot. Um, I can fix it. Yes, I can. Or did you mean Danny? Oh, my stomach's killing me. My legs. Did I tell you about my little field mouse that I have that comes out? He's so cute. I put some rabbit food down for him earlier and some peanuts that I'll give it out for the squirrels. Um, thank you, Stardust. Um, and he picked up a little bit of the rabbit food, and is one little flake of rabbit food as big as his head, and he's picking it up, nibbling little bits around the edge. He's so sweet, but he normally pokes his head out from down there, and he runs around me. He's so comfortable with me. I swear, all the while, like I, that's just another reason that I know that I've got such a big connection with Mother Earth, because you like honestly, and the same ones that have been coming here for like should move 5 years now with one sparrow, and there was about 30 of them, and they all still come in the garden. Um, Welcome back, Paul. Um, I want to get my HC Desire. I've got one of those phones, and I dropped it and the whole screen shattered. I want to get that fixed because my email